Hi there everybody, this is Donnie. Welcome back to my channel. I hope y'all are having a wonderful week and that the weather where you are is as pretty as it is where I am. It is beautiful here. I'm going to be doing a Playing With Me video using my Aura Estelle A5 wide cloud planner and the inserts from Justinia Printables. As you can see, I have some real pretty stuff pulled out, some gorgeous washi tape. I cannot wait to use that. I have my cloud planner all decorated. This is the Pearl. If you're curious about seeing how I did that, I have a planner setup video that you can watch. I'll put it below. And we'll get started. I just love all the bows, all the clips and pretties, and those hearts from Simply Gilded. Oh. Anyway, let's look at some of the stuff I've pulled out for today. First, I've pulled out some pin gems. These are the Satin Collection. I don't know which one I'm going to end up using for this spread. I have a palm clip I made. This gorgeous little bow clip with a crystal bow is by Hearts by Emma. A 3 glitter peas magnet bow clip. The kit. The kit is from Print Petticoat Bandit and is called All of Me. It's one of her older kits and it's a digital, and I have foiled it. It's a foil ready kit in light pink foil. I'm going to pull out my insert pages. I really do need to put the months on there, don't I? I think about that every single time I pull one of these out. It's like, oh, I really need to do that, and I haven't done it yet. So we'll get started. And look at the pearl. Isn't that gorgeous? This kit is fabulous. I love her kits, especially the foil ones. There's lots of pages to it, so bear with me. This is the washi that I've pulled. All of this is from Simply Gilded. The two on top are the newer ones. The Floral Floor, I don't know if that's right or not, but I was really excited because they went very well with this kit. These are a page of full boxes and some extras. This is more full boxes, lots of washi strips. There's so much in this kit. You can easily use it for 2, maybe 3 kits or spreads. Thick washi, bottom washi at the top, another full box, some more. Just, it's split out. I know I use that word a lot when I'm talking about foiled kits, but this one really is. The dates, there at the bottom, more washi at the top. Sidebar pieces. Look at the headers. I did both sets of headers. You get choices. I love that. And I chose to print and foil both sets. So therefore I have 2 sets of icons. And I went ahead and foiled those 2. The split out effect is very high. The last couple pages of the kit are not foiled, but they have lots of icons, lots of boxes, all kinds of sizes, all kinds of checklists. I mean, you have way more than you'll ever need to do one spread, and like I said, lots more. Let's get into the laying down of the stickers. I'm going to just go ahead and use the wide on this. I love this light print. It's almost like a fleur-de-lis or a lacy look. To me, it seems like that, and it's so pretty. That light pink foiling is pretty with this kit. I'm glad I chose it, and yet I've kind of hung myself because I did not realize that I had a whole second book of foiled pieces in light pink. And so I started pulling out a different color foil. So you're going to see me pull out some silver, maybe even some gold. And as I was putting away all the stickers, I realized I really do have 2, binders full of light pink foiled stickers. And it's like, oh no, I've only got this one. So I limited myself on that one. And I even started a list of stickers I needed, and whoa, lo and behold, I found another book full of those stickers, so threw my list away of things I needed to make because I already had them. Anyway, I'm going to put down the days of the week, and I used all of those from the kit. You may see me struggle pulling some of the stickers off of the sticker pages because this is an older kit, as I said. I print and foiled and cut this kit sometime last year is my guess, and I used an old blade to cut it. And some of y'all may remember me fussing about my blade not cutting my kiss cuts just right. So that is the reason those aren't coming off. My own fault on that. I'm going to open up some of these new washies. I haven't used these before, of course, as you see me pull all the plastic off, and they're pretty new. This one I'm holding especially. I've also got the books, a recent one that's books there in the middle. I wanted to use it because it went well with this. Those floral ones though, oh wow, they were like, you would think I had chosen the washi first and then said, oh well, then I'm gonna use this kit because it matches the washi. No, I picked the kit first. In fact, it's been sitting out for quite a while to use, but I picked the kit first and realized that the brand new washi that we just got matches it like perfectly. So you'll see me struggle back and forth and kind of go and change some things around, but ultimately I wanted to use those two, the left and the right, and the book one in the middle, and just kind of see what I could come up with. Because the florals are only on one side, I wanted to see what I could do to kind of, I don't know, y'all know me, if you've watched, you know that I like things to be equal on each side, and it's a struggle for me sometimes not to do that. I try sometimes, but I don't always, I don't always do that. So I was trying to decide, there's that little bitty spot there that's left over, and I'm not real good at measuring which size tapes work best in these little areas. And so what I ended up doing was trimming down, and you'll see me lose a whole lot of footage, but I have trimmed down a whole lot of the washi and struggled with it, changed it around, and finally came up with something. Now, obviously, we've had a loss of footage, and what happened is my camera cut off, did not make a sound to let me know. I do believe I have to turn the volume up on my camera before, or my phone I should say, before I even get started, because if I do, sometimes I will hear it ding when I don't have any more memory in my phone, and that's what happened. So I apologize for that. I really hate it when that happens. Y'all just don't know how bad I hate that, and I struggle with this phone. It's the camera that I use that I actually can use, and I was telling my husband, I'm so tired of it. It always gives me a problem, and it takes days and days and days to figure out how to get enough information off of my phone, whether it be pictures or videos or apps or whatever it is, to make enough room for it to actually film or record any more video. But I did already do the sidebar, and I used all the elements that were in the kit for that. And now I'm going to go ahead, and I've done this before. I pick and pull all the stickers that I'm going to need for one day, which means I pick a full box, I pick a half box, a quarter box, headers, and anything else I might need. So that's what I'm doing right now. I realized that the half boxes in this particular kit are not foiled, and I wanted more foil. Y'all know me, I love foil. This may be a rather odd way of working on a spread, but I've done it before, and I kind of like that I've already pulled all the stickers I'm going to use on one day, one column, so that I don't have to keep looking through all the pages. And I don't know, as I did it, the more I did it, let's put it this way, the more I did it, the more I liked it, because it kept me more focused on what I was going to use, could use. And sometimes, I don't know, maybe too many choices is sometimes not the best, but I love choices. And so I made my choices, and now I'm just going to use what I've chosen. Now, as I have worked on this particular spread, let me just say it has been, today is the 4th day that I have spent time working on this particular spread and videoing and editing and everything. I'm hoping I can get it up by this evening. It's Saturday the 16th of May, and we shall see. So I don't know about y'all, but during this time period of the pandemic and in the future, I hope we're going to watch this and go, oh yeah, we did those pandemic videos, didn't we? But I had a thought. I am challenged, let's put it that way. I'm challenged on a daily basis to keep up with certain household chores, and I find myself during this time able to do so because I prefer a clean house. I like my kitchen clean. I like my sinks, all clean. And so that part is not so difficult. But what is difficult for me personally, my biggest challenge is motivation to do other stuff. I can sit and watch a video and see like one sticker somebody uses on their spread and think, oh, I have that in a digital, but I haven't printed it out yet. I should go downstairs and print that. But I might do it tomorrow because I just don't feel like doing anything right now except sit in front of the TV and watch the news, which I have been doing a lot of. I have not done as much as I did at first, but I'm still doing some of that. So I do find that motivation is probably my biggest challenge, to actually come downstairs to my craft room, and plus it's chilly down here, but come down here and start working again. And I think the same thing happens with exercise. If you keep doing it day after day and week after week, it becomes a habit. And I've gotten out of the habit of working down here in my craft room. So before I forget, that sticker I'm pulling up right there, the quarter box with a bow box that's foiled in it, is from Simply Watercolor Co. It is a digital that she has in her shop, and I have chosen to make large sheets of those digitals using my Silhouette Studio and put a whole bunch of them on one page so that I would save sticker paper. And I do that a lot on a lot of my digitals. Okay, let's talk more about the kit, not struggles. I have pulled a whole bunch of different things. It's kind of funny because, like I said at the beginning, I thought I only had one binder of light pink foiled stickers. Well, I don't. I have two. And so what I did is I pulled, and I need to make a note of this one too. The foiled headers that are solid are from Sophia Elaine Studio. Yes, I did just go run over to the other side of my room and look that up. It is from a sheet that is a collection of different items that you can foil in any color you want. Again, a digital. So that's where those are from. There it is on my right. So I decided to use those. And yet in my other binder I had solid ones I had made myself, but that's okay. I'm still going to use them. I'm also using the two different headers from the kit, and I'm pulling out the whole shebang for each of the days. I thought that was kind of fun. I tried that a long time ago and then thought, no, I really don't like to do that. And then I found myself shuffling through all the different pages of the kit and decided, no, I think I'm going to try that again. So I did. Going on to Wednesday, I'm going to change, of course, Tuesday, as you see the bottom box. I didn't want two of those same half boxes next to each other, so I switched those around. And I'm going to start Wednesday now with that solid header and a full box, I think, closer to the top. I couldn't decide which way I wanted to put that full box. It seemed like that bud up at the top should be like at the top, so that's how I did it. I think it might have been the other way. laying in the kit. Sorry if y'all are noticing that I have to keep stopping. I have a frog in my throat, and so I'm having to stop so I can cough and clear it. That spatula thing, that's a watercolor or paint spatula, I guess. It doesn't have to be watercolor. It's a mixing palette knife. It has been one of the best tools I've ever bought. I know that they have them at Michael's and probably at Hobby Lobby. I think I bought this set. It's a set that I have because I also like to watercolor and mix paint and have fun with that sometimes. But I had bought a set of them, and then I saw it is Cardboard Couture and Nikki Plus 3. Both of them had used a palette knife to remove stickers off of a page. So that's where I got that idea from, and it works great. It really does. I rarely use the fluid undo because of that palette knife. So if y'all are having struggles pulling off stickers from your pages, this is just printer paper too because of these inserts. It works pretty good. So just FYI. I've also got an Amazon affiliate. If y'all are curious as to a lot of the tools and papers and things that I use, it's listed below and you can see that there. So I'm back because my computer glitched. My program that I use to do my editing and stuff, it's Wondershare Filmora. I really like it, but it just had a bug splat thing come on my screen and turn everything off, and I was like going crazy, and I may have said a bad word, but it had saved everything except for the last thing I've said, which now a few minutes later I can't even remember what it was. I think, and if I have already said this and I'm repeating myself, forgive me, but I remember saying something about I messed up Thursday and I had to pull up a lot of Thursday stickers and redo them because I made a big mess on Thursday. So that was like the last thing I was saying. And anyway, I'm thankful that it saved my video, my editing, and all of my voiceover up to that point, because I was like really scared it had just totally lost the whole thing. So beats me. I have no clue what happened, and let's try to go on. Forgive me if there's something I have missed and it made a big mess in the video. I apologize for that. I was busy this week watching my garden, my yard. I don't know if y'all are into flowers and stuff. I'm into flowers. I'm not into digging in the dirt. I don't like that. I don't like dirt on my hands. So my husband loves it though. He loves gardening. So I always let him do all the gardening. And so however he does it, I try not to say anything. And what he did was when we moved from Texas, he brought my iris, my bulbs, in pots. And we have babied those through the winters. And some of them are let me just show you. These are my absolute favorite. They are a purple with white skirt, and they're lovely. They smell delightful too. So we have, sorry if that's blurry, but we have a pot of those. So I told him that after the blooming season this year, I wanted to divide them up and put them in a couple of different spots so that I can have more next year, let them multiply. And we've also got some real pretty yellows too. They were just delightfully gorgeous. I have a thing for iris and roses and hydrangeas. So anyway, that's what I love to look at. And I like to sit on my porch. I love sitting on my deck. And today was a gorgeous day. I sat out there and just looked at the greenery against the blue sky and sat in some sun. It felt so good. So I hope y'all have a spot you can sit and look at beauty, hear the birds. I was thinking I like to hear them tweet and do pretty things. So those pretty sounds. Anyway, again, my camera stopped, so I had to go, and this is another day. In fact, this is the next day. This is yesterday. So I had to figure out where I was. I had laid down those stickers, and so I showed you where I laid them. Finish up Saturday and Sunday. Because of the banner, I used fewer stickers, so I did not need everything that I had previously used for the rest of the week. Along about this time, my husband had come downstairs, and he was kind of talking to me, and I was talking to him. And I told him, you know, I'm doing a video, but because I do a voiceover, mostly because he's around, because I do a voiceover, it's okay to talk. Well, at one point he flicks the light out, which you'll see toward the end of the video. I mean, right near the end, because he came back from outside. He came back in and just flicked the light off, and I'm like, hello, I'm here. And you can probably hear him singing in the background. I know I can. He likes to sing on Smule. So anyway, I'm laying the last of the stickers down for Saturday and Sunday. And kind of switching around the colors because I wanted half boxes and colors to go correctly, you know, next to each other. Not necessarily the same color next to each other. And now, those gorgeous sheets of icons and all kinds of pretty foil stuff, I'm gonna pull those out. I think I'm pulling bows first. And oh, actually no, I'm looking for the what do you call that, washi, well, the weekend banner, obviously. I forgot about that, but the washi strips, that's what it was. I wanted to put those down in the little blank spots that I had because I have plenty of room to write everything. It's not like I'm, you know, don't have room. So after, of course, I load up my hand with all of these gorgeous bows. I love these floppy bows with the clips. Don't know what it is about them. I just think they're beautiful. So I get all of those finally on my finger and realize, no, I'm gonna put those washi strips down first. So I'm digging through looking for those pretty ones right there. They're different sizes, so I will be trimming some of those down, and then I'll put one of those pretty floppy clips, bow clips, down. I really love these. They are just beautiful. I love the washi strips. They had such pretty things. The only thing I didn't really like was there's one that has a bird in it, and because they're trimmed into strips, you have to cut the bird up. I don't understand that. I can see doing decorative elements and cut them up and use them like that, but the bird one kind of was like, I don't know. Flowers are okay too. They work well that way, but not an animal or a critter. It's kind of rough. I really do love it though. So much sparkle in this kit. So many spots where there are foil bits, and it's just beautiful. The spread turned out great. And I have to admit, now this is, you know, me being just me, I wasn't a fan of this kit when I first print and cut it. And I don't know if it was because it had blue in it and I wasn't, you know, in the mood for blues at the time, or what. I love the pinks, I know that. But I just kept passing up this kit until, like, I'm going to use, like now, I was going to use up what I had. And I'm so glad I did pull this out and use it because it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's muted pastels. The pinks and blues work so pretty together. And I really enjoyed using it. I really loved it. As we get through, I think I'm almost done. I'm just laying down some icons and stuff. Let me ask y'all something. I wrote it down too so I could actually have all the words in front of me. Tell me, if you don't mind, what your biggest challenge during this time is of having to stay home. Like I said earlier, mine is just being motivated. Tell me what your challenge is. I know we all have them, even on a regular basis when there's not a pandemic. But what is your biggest challenge right now? Hopefully we can kind of help each other along and be positive about things, because positivity is a huge factor in getting through hard times. I know as I was finishing this up, I wanted to make myself a note that as I have thought over my life, motivation has always been my prod. In school, a teacher would have to motivate me, generally with a sticker, to tell you the truth. Like in first grade, I've told y'all this before. We had a chart, and in 1969, when I started preschool, 1970, somewhere like that, first grade, something like that. One of those classes, we had a chart. And for those of you who are ancient like I am, we had gummed labels and stickers. We had star stickers that we each got to go pick a star. And if we did all of our work for the day, we could put a sticker on our chart that went up in front of the whole classroom. So I knew I had to be challenged and motivated to do things from an early age. I still have that same factor. I don't know what to call it in myself. So it's a challenge for me. So I've got all the little elements that I have chosen, and I had to cut out the rest of it because I don't know if I just really messed up the ending of that or what, but I had to cut it because it looked terrible. Anyway, I have put my clips on. I have picked out a pin gem, a different clip than what I showed you at the beginning, and that floppy clip up there is from Bookends Planning, and I have quite a few now from her. Beautiful. Isn't that pretty? I thought it turned out nice. Thank y'all so much for watching and joining me this week for this video. I really appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have a great weekend. I hope you have an excellent week, and that all together we're all going to be able to get back to normal very soon. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.